So good morning from the Manse in Nethy Bridge, and welcome to our garden. This is the grass after 1 week of our Husqvarna Automower. So here he is, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. He's scheduled to go out from 10 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. And the reason that he starts a wee bit later in the morning is in case, as we're in the Highlands of Scotland, we have any frost or dampness or dew. So it's best to start a wee bit later and let that clear first of all. So we have a Automower 420. He's a wee bit dusty. He's in his base station. We have it wired under the grass. And then the perimeter wire goes all the way around the garden. It includes the area under the trampoline, which he's been managing to get into and out of quite easily. We have a wire, which means the area where we have the fire pit is not going to be cut. We're going to avoid all the stones there just in case he tries to climb on top and get stuck. The perimeter wire goes just about a foot away from the perimeter wall, and then we have a few clothes poles which he just bumps into. And carries on. So you'll notice when you look at the grass that we've got some more yellow area and some green area. So before he was installed last Sunday, we trimmed the area around the edge of the grass. So it was quite a wee bit shorter than the main area of the grass. But it's unbelievable the difference in just a week. So if we come down a wee bit closer to the level of the grass, then you'll be able to see that he's done a pretty good job within a week. There's a few wee tufts that he's missed, but not many at all. And they're hardly noticeable. There's a wee bit there, a wee bit just in the middle of the frame at the moment, further down the hill. The garden is fairly level, but as you're looking at the moment, that does slope down to that corner. Absolutely no problem getting up or down the slopes. And there are obviously a few cuttings because the grass was quite long, but the birds are coming and using that for nesting, so it's all good. So here he is parked beside the garage. You need to have quite a wide area, so it's easy for him to find his base station again. There is a slight mound in the grass just to the right hand side. Obviously the flatter the grass is, the easier it is for him to cut. He did get stuck on the mound the other day when he was getting back to the base station, but you can just lift him up and then put him back manually yourself. I think he did get stuck one other area at some point, but again it was just our grass is a wee bit bumpy in sections, so we have gone round and filled it in with some sand just to smooth it out. So 10 o'clock in the morning, here he goes on his first cut of the day. straight away he's worked out that there's a wire there. That's not part of the area that he's allowed to cross over. Touch the perimeter wire. Avoided that area, and then that's him cutting. So we'll just follow him. So for today I've just reduced the cutting height. We did start off at the highest. Today I've brought it down to 7, which is still higher than you would have it ultimately. But for this type of grass, it's still going to take a wee while until it gets down to the ultimate height. So we'll probably leave it at 7 for the rest of this week. However, up until now, it's been up at kind of 9 and 8 laterally. And the grass is still looking great, even at cutting height 8. There he goes, he's remembered where he was cutting the last time. He's reverted to that position. I think you'll agree it's probably one of the quietest lawnmowers on the market. From a distance you couldn't even tell if he was on or not, if you weren't out watching. So touched again the perimeter wire. Small twigs and things like that are fine. Obviously you want the majority of the debris off your grass before it gets installed. And he just goes off in a random pattern. Until this evening. He'll just return to his base station whenever he needs charged. And I think at this time we'll just leave him to his own devices, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Thanks for watching.